like you were going to pull it out?
Yeah. I mean, I thought, just miscommunication. Thought Tay was going to come back down. He went vertical. That's on me. I either got to throw it away and give us another chance, or make a better throw over the top to him there. So that's definitely on me.
How did you feel in your third start? It seemed like you were more poised, more accurate in the end of the first half moving forward.
Yeah, I think there's some things to build on, but obviously turnovers, they can't happen. That costs us the game. So I got to fix that. I'll be in there tomorrow, getting to work on it and getting ready for next week.
Anyone else? No one?
Good. Appreciate it.
Hold on. You want one?
Can you just take me through that final drive? That play, it looks like you had maybe some time to run. Did you?
Yeah. I felt like clock wanted down. I want to give Tay a chance to make a play. You weren't in here before. I said it was just a miscommunication. I felt like I thought he was going to come back down. He ended up going vertical. I wanted to put it high and outside and give him a chance to make a play, but that's on me. Either I got to run it there and get out of bounds, or just throw it out, throw it away, and play another down and give us a better chance.
All right.
Good.
Good there, especially in that first quarter. What changed after that? What kept you guys in it?
Coaches talked about they was gonna come out with their first 15, and I guess their flavor of the day was at RPO. So once we kind of simmered down, figured out what they was doing, we made some adjustments and kind of got a better hold of that. But that's a dynamic offense, you know what I mean? So they're gonna get theirs, but I really like how our defense weathered the storm towards the end. I mean, obviously you want to start out better and try to put the offense in better scenarios, but I like how we picked it up. Nobody got mad. Nobody got down. We just continued playing. And even throughout the third and fourth quarter in crunch time, I felt like defensively we really strapped up.
Your defense shut down Miami's offense in the second half. You guys also played strong last week against Tampa.
Mm-hmm.
What's the key difference compared to the first several weeks?
I feel like we're gelling together at the right time. I think everything's coming together. Guys are figuring out where they need to be. We're implementing roles. Coaches are. I think they're getting a better feel of what we got and I feel like it's all coming together at the same time. We're a special defense. We're capable of a lot of things. We just we got to start out stronger. You know what I mean? Different things. Like, for example, the story of the day today was just starting out strong in that first quarter because it started out crazy, but then we got it together.
One of those big stops for you guys was the fourth down that you came up with the tackle. Can you just walk us through that play?
Yeah, Coach called. I don't want to get yeah, Coach called a man play. I got a little bit wider, thinking the back was going to flare out. So I really kind of gave up the A-gap. I forget who was the 3 take. He really closed off that A-gap, and I was able to just run down, jump in there, and get it on the play. So shout out to my D-line. They've been doing their thing, and I felt like they really held it down today. It was a great performance by them.
Honestly, feel like it's coming together in time?
Absolutely. Like, even scenarios like where we get thrown out in midfield, I think it's like 2 or 3 minutes left in the game, everything looks bad. We all run out there. We all looking at each other like it's not over. We about to get this stop and put our offense back on the field. So the confidence, that's the main thing, because it's one thing to have a bunch of guys out there, but when everybody can trust everybody and know that everybody's going to hold down their spot and you don't have to, you just focus on your job, that's when special things happen, and I feel like we're coming along. We're coming along.
That's a more important development to you than 2 and 5, like starting off season.
I feel like, for one, it's early in the year. Obviously, you could say we're 6 or 7 players from our record looking completely different. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, we still got 10 games left, so I feel like we can put a stop, kind of contain Tom Brady, then come back to this dynamic offense where you got Hill, Waddle, Mostert, and we're giving them 16 points. I feel like that's definitely something to build off of. So I'm excited. I'm not quitting.
Miles, along those lines, Mike said that you guys were. The difference was that they held on to their picks and you guys didn't. How frustrating is that as a defense when you have those very close opportunities and splash plays?
That's definitely something that we, as a defense, we could definitely help the turnover ratio. If we could come up with a couple of those picks, that the score would look different. The whole move right now would be different. But you can't just blame it on one thing. There was a bunch of different plays that led up to things, but that would be a cool ingredient to add to where we could definitely get some wins.
You mentioned Hill and Waddle. That was a big talk coming into this. Just how did you feel like you guys did in that matchup today?
I felt like initially they came out, they set the tone, they jumped out on us, they scored points, they put it up. But I felt like as the game went on, versus how it started and how it ended, two different stories, you know what I mean? So I was proud of that. We made a couple changes, and I feel like we did a better job trying to – I mean, those are dynamic guys. So to hold that offense to 16 points, obviously we didn't get the win, but that's something that we can build off of.
You feel like most of the guys feel like you do? Have you had this conversation in there yet?
I hope so, man, because I feel like the sky's the limit. I feel like we got a nice, pretty cool opponent coming in next week that we got to go to against Philly. That'd be nice to spoil them and get this thing on the road, get a bye week going, and get our minds right. I think the sky's the limit. I see a lot of positive things from our offense. I see a lot of positive things from our defense. I think we can be a really good team.
Anything else? All right. Thank you.
Thank you.